Oh, Rosie, it's time to move to Canada. Down home, move to sweet old Canada. They said if Trump won, she was gonna move to Canada. Oh man, Daddy used to say, "Son, if the truck don't crank, throw it in neutral." Some of the best advice I ever got in my life. Rest in peace to Rick Sr., y'all. What an amazing fella. I wouldn't be the man I am today if it wasn't for my daddy. Shout out to my daddy, man. Rest in peace. I hope everybody is blessed, well, healthy, and that nothing but the best is going on in all you beautiful people's life, man. My beautiful patriots, brothers and sisters around the world. We're living in some dark, crazy times, y'all. America isn't America anymore. Everybody's sick and tired of being sick and tired. But, you know, I'm smiling. I'm proud because a lot of people are waking up. A lot of people, man. Y'all can't tell you how many comments we've read of registered Democrats even that are now on the Trump train. The never Trumpers. And that Trump train is coming. Boy, full speed. Coming. But we encourage everybody to go out and vote, man. It'll be here before you know it. We got the debate coming up, the convention coming up, man. This thing finna get spicy, so make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a video. We check out them every single day, man. We bring amazing updates, and we even go back and check out older things, whatever you guys are sending for me to react to and check out. We're having fun on the channel, man. But I want to send a huge shout out to Leslie for sending this one over for me to check out. And this one's coming from my brother Brian. So make sure y'all go down below and check my brother Brian out at Political Brawl. Link will be in the description box down below. But I can't wait to get into this one. Bill O'Reilly. They say Rosie says she's moving to Canada if Trump wins. Come on, Rosie, go and pack your bags. Go and pack your bags. Let's jump into this one, y'all. Make sure y'all drop a like on the video if you haven't already. And this one gonna get good. But again, y'all go down below and check out Political Brawl. They do amazing breakdowns as well. So shout out to my man Brian, man. Oh boy.
Hey y'all, and welcome to Political Brawl. My name is Brian, and Bill O'Reilly is trying his best to correct the insanity from Rosie O'Donnell, who just can't accept the fact that she's wrong, despite Bill O'Reilly doing his best to tell her the truth.
And that's the dangerous thing that's happening when I say, Chris, democracy is on trial. It's because...
And we tired of hearing democracy. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to pause. Y'all know, I know y'all don't hate when I pause. I apologize. But yeah, I know some of y'all are tired of hearing democracy. Man, I know y'all gonna look constitutional republic. But one thing before we continue. They could care less for the truth, and they don't want to hear the truth. Simple as that. And that's the sad reality of it, y'all. Let me go back.
The insanity from Rosie O'Donnell, who just can't accept the fact that she's wrong, despite Bill O'Reilly doing his best to tell her the truth.
And that's the dangerous thing that's happening when I say, Chris, democracy is on trial. It's because without this, we're nothing as a nation. We have to get everyone back together again in some way.
Okay, but Rosie, with all due respect, you're not going to be successful saying that democracy is on trial and anybody who supports Donald Trump is a fascist. You're not. I mean, those people are going to reject you 100%.
I might,
because there's a lot more to it than you are presenting. There is a lot more to it.
Well,
Donald Trump presided over the country for 4 years. Wait a minute, just hear me out. Donald Trump presided over the country for 4 years, and there was no attack on democracy until January 6th. And that was a large mistake that he made. I don't believe that he was behind it. I think that if
it's already hit the fan. I'm sorry, y'all. I had to pause and interrupt right there. It's already hit the fan. Oh, and they caught Nancy in 4K. I think it was 8K. We being honest. That footage was was the audio and everything. I'm talking about butter, like butter. Like butter. Y'all seen the footage? Y'all heard it? Yeah. On there, admitting it to the world. But everybody blamed Poe Donald. Oh. It's sad what our president, man, how they spin things, tried to make people think this and that. It's sad, y'all. It's sad. But I'm glad people are seeing for what it is now. I'm glad a lot of people are waking up, man. Again, it makes me proud, man. Sad.
Trial ever gets up, he'll be acquitted. There's too much exculpatory evidence.
No way.
But you're not going to bring anybody together demonizing Trump and the people and the 72 million who voted for him.
What Donald Trump is doing is trying to become an authoritarian, a dictator, and he is the worst thing that ever happened to this nation. And there are so many examples that it's ridiculous to try to name them all. And so I forgive the people who were lied to by Mark Burnett about Donald Trump. I forgive them when they are going to see the truth about him and he's going to go to jail. Because that's where he deserves to be, and that's where any other American would be if they did what he did. And I totally disagree with you saying that he didn't have anything to do with the insurrection, that he didn't instigate it, plan it, demand it of his fans, because he did, Bill. He did.
You know, I'm not really fearful of our democracy because there isn't anybody more outspoken in this country than I am about politics and other things. And my freedom was not impeded one iota during the Trump administration. And I don't know any broadcaster's freedom who was. You still have The View on every day, pounding Trump into pudding. Nothing happens. All the working people I know were better off under Donald Trump, so there wasn't any economic consequence. So I really don't know what the hyperbole is.
That's bull.
And that's why I reject it.
That's bull.
Did y'all catch that? I forgive you. That's Rosie O'Donnell's mindset. She is forgiving us for daring to go with the president who had better policies, both foreign and domestic, go with the president who helped give us a better economy after the malaise of the Obama years, and go with the president that, I don't know, keeps us out of war. We have been in a constant state of warfare across the globe for a long time now. Ever since, 2003? And even before then, even under the Bill Clinton years, we were still involved in conflicts in places like Kosovo. Rosie O'Donnell should be one of the last people on this planet who is talking about the ills of Donald Trump. Why is that? Well, mainly because, I don't know, she has been traumatized by being under the microscope from Donald Trump, because they've apparently had a feud going back almost 20 years now. And so, of course, she's going to be warped by that. So anything negative that comes across her way, she's going to accept as true, because she's a traumatized person who was basically in a feud with Donald Trump and lost. She lost. She's lost a lot. And she kind of deserves a...
Oddly. Oh, boy. Oh, Rosie, time to pack your bags. Time to pack your bags. You know? And again, we hear the same thing for them on the other side. Same stuff, you know? Same stuff.
In her case is, instead of forgiving people that they dare follow a president who did better things in office, maybe she should try some forgiveness herself and actually forgive Donald Trump and then start the healing process. If she wants to bring people together, she's got to start with herself. And so forgiveness is definitely necessary. Maybe you should forgive Donald Trump and that way come to a better place mentally and emotionally. That's one of the best things about Christianity. It's the fact that we forgive our enemies and sometimes even need to forgive ourselves. But I'm getting off in the weeds here, but the reality is this. Bill O'Reilly, despite being just this smug, arrogant dude, has had a huge impact on American politics. His show on Fox News was the highest rated on that program. The man came out spitting facts all over the place. And doesn't matter all the ridiculous things he has done behind the scenes. For instance, the We'll Do It Live skit. Have you ever seen the actual footage of the We'll Do It Live? Oh boy, his hubris is ridiculous. But that's not the point. Hubris is not on trial here. We are talking about the differences between a president who gave us better policies, that gave us a good Supreme Court, and gave us basically more freedoms, who decentralized government, smashed regulations, who opened up the economy again after Barack Obama had just been sitting on a gold mine and just, sat on it. He gave us, Donald Trump gave us economic opportunity zones that have directly helped out the black community and other poor rural areas across the country. These policies work constantly. And the problem with Rosie O'Donnell is she refuses to accept the good parts. And the biggest problem is she wants us to be forgiven. Y'all, I talked about hubris specifically in Bill O'Reilly because he is a very arrogant human being. Rosie O'Donnell, however, has something worse. She has ivory tower syndrome. She has been so insulated from the realities that you and I face that she has been able to sit up there and just sneer at the world. Just thumb her nose at it. Just look down and go, ooh, you plebs and peons. You don't know what you're doing. You need to be forgiven. The amount of smugness and sheer arrogance there isn't just blinding, it's destructive. It is destructive to a society, it is destructive to you as an individual, and it is destructive to her in particular. It has warped her mind to the point where she can't accept the truth. And a lot of these lefties, a lot of these liberals, particularly rich white liberals, who
we tell y'all, they don't care for the truth, don't care, and don't want to hear the truth. Y'all know how we say it, patriots.
Her live up in an ivory tower, who are actually protected by the police in their cities, who live in their gated communities, and wonder why the masses outside are angry. It's ultimately leading her to say something that ultimately led to Marie Antoinette's demise, even though she didn't actually say it. It's a let them eat cake moment here. I forgive you? Lady, you need Jesus. You need actual forgiveness. And maybe you should start forgiving yourself. And that's something that people on the right aren't really great at doing. We aren't great at talking in these terms. Because just saying y'all need Jesus isn't solving this sort of problem. However, saying maybe you should forgive yourself turns the argument on its head, which is ultimately the goal here. Because Bill O'Reilly, despite the fact that he's spitting facts, just can't get through to her. And of course, Cuomo is not going to help him out. And he's certainly not going to stop Rosie O'Donnell from spewing her hatred. So we need to reframe the argument. Make them think that maybe, just maybe, these ivory tower liberals are wrong. The best way to do that is to try to get them to self-reflect. So you can argue all day with the facts, like Bill O'Reilly's doing here. Or you can change the argument. Hopefully, that's what we start doing on the right. Folks, my name is Brian.
Shout out to Brian, man. Love his takes. What an amazing guy, man. Bless him and his family. Make sure y'all go check him out. Him and his whole team over there, man. They are some amazing people, amazing patriots. Go check out the channel, Political Brawl. Link in the description. But yeah, man. Just like that, y'all. And y'all be sending some amazing stuff for me to check out and react to. And some of the stuff y'all be sending over are from either channels or people that I already know or are in contact with. So pretty amazing, you know. But we're gonna keep it real, man. We're gonna keep it real. We're gonna continue to spread the truth, you know, and call it for what it is. But make sure y'all drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new here so you don't miss a video. We got some amazing stuff coming up. We're bringing some amazing updates, and y'all know this thing is going to get even spicier these next couple of days, weeks, months. Some big things coming up, y'all. So I love y'all. God bless you all and your families. And we are living in some dark times, man. Dark, dark times. So I encourage y'all to spread the love to one another. One love, the human race, man. And I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, y'all.